Hey everyone, Motumbo here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some more Historic here on Magic Arena. And just as always, I've got another sweet one for y'all. We built this on the stream over the weekend, and we actually sat there for quite some time, went back and forth on a lot of different builds. There's a ton of cards that I want to be playing, but we just did not have the wild cards to craft those cards. But regardless, we decided on a build. We got there and we had a lot of fun with this deck. But before we hop into today's deck, just want to remind everybody, if you enjoy the deck, the channel, the video, please like, comment, subscribe, check out all those cool links down below, join the Discord, and hop on over to Twitch, twitch.tv/BAMatumbo. And again, you could be a part of the deck building process. Bring your ideas, bring your sweet thoughts, and just come on over and let's build your deck and let's turn it into a video. But with that being said, let's hop right into today's deck. And we are playing Castaway Season. So like I said, we probably spent like 30-45 minutes, maybe even a little bit longer, trying to finagle different cards that we could have put into this deck. At one point it was actually 3-color. We were playing some Bant, and then at one point we were playing we were playing Gruul, and we were just really trying to build something around Doubling Season, and in order to just make something ridiculous happen. But if you're not familiar with Doubling Season, this was a card that for whatever reason they decided was going to be a good idea to bring onto Arena, and this is a Commander staple, EDH. If you refer to Commander as EDH. It is a very powerful card. It's a 5-mana enchantment. It just says, if an effect would create one or more tokens under your control, it creates twice that many. And if anything gets counters, it gets twice that many. So essentially what we're doing here is we are taking advantage of those counters. We don't really necessarily really want to do anything too crazy, but what we are doing here is it is infinite. But what we're doing is we're trying to essentially ultimate Planeswalkers as soon as they come into play. Because if Doubling Season is in play and you play a Planeswalker, it comes into play with twice the counters on it. So what we're doing is, again, we are trying to go infinite. I'm just going to show you the immediate combo here. And again, this is a 2-card infinite combo. You're only limited by the amount of tokens that you can have on the board, because there is a token limit. If you were not familiar with Arena, you can only have 250 tokens on a board before it will stop making tokens. You just will prevent it from happening. If you remember back in the day, we could get up to like I think it was like around 11 or 1200 before the game would just end in a draw. But what we're doing here is we're doing Jace, Cunning, Castaway. So it's a 3-mana Jace. -5, you get to create 2 tokens that are copies of Jace, except for they're not legendary. So again, we're doubling everything. So first off, right, this normally comes into 3, but with Doubling Season this comes into 6. So you get to immediately be able to ultimate Jace. So -5 to make 2 Jaces, which with Doubling Season makes 4 Jaces. And then each one of those is going to come into play with 6. So you can immediately ultimate those. And so you can just, again, you're going infinite. You were making a whole bunch of Jaces. And then we have the other ability on Jace that says -2. Create a 2/2 blue illusion creature token. So for every one of these that we create, we're making 2 tokens. And then so we're essentially just going to be filling the board with tokens, enough tokens that we can win the game on our following turn with the next swing. So again, this deck, again, is a little bit... you're limited on how you can win because we are only playing 2 colors, and we're not doing anything with haste. We're not doing anything like sacrifice. Goblin Bombardment would actually be great in this deck. So if you were to build this deck, you could throw that in. But what we are doing though is we found a card. We were actually shown this card while we were building this deck, and we used our last 2 wild cards to craft 2. Probably should be playing more than these, but Ichormoon Gauntlet, a 3-mana artifact. It just says Planeswalkers you control have 0 proliferate, and then -12, take an extra turn after this one. And then whenever you cast a non-creature spell, choose a counter on a permanent, put an additional counter of that kind on it. We don't really care about that. We just care about the Planeswalker abilities of proliferating and taking extra turns, because again, if you're making essentially an infinite number of Jaces, we're going to be able to proliferate an infinite number of time. and then we're going to be able to take infinite amount of turns. So this is not a legendary artifact, but doesn't really matter because we're not really trying to get the spell cast triggers, from the bottom half of this. We're just worried about essentially going infit with Jace, making a whole bunch of them, and then just getting there that way. We also have Nissa. Nissa's really cool. Again, comes in to play with 10 counters. We can immediately ultimate and make all of our lands indestructible. But also, we really care about the mana ramp with this. And then this makes 6/6 lands as opposed to 3/3 lands. So really, really cool. Now, just a brief rundown of the deck, right? We have Kiora. Kiora is really only in here for the ramp ability, right? Because we are trying to go turn 1 Utopia Sprawl into turn 2 either Cultivate or Kiora for the ramp, so we can actually get to our doubling seasons and our big payoff a little bit quicker. But we have Utopia Sprawls for ramp. We have Wolfwillow Havens for ramp. This also makes tokens with doubling season. Again, you've seen our ramp package. We do need something in Historic because the format is so quick. So I did decide to try Whelming Waves. Again, if I were to go back and rebuild this, I would say not to put in Whelming Waves. Just work on something else. Maybe put in those 4 Goblin Bombardments. Who knows? Because again, I felt like a lot of the times, and this is a little bit of a spoiler, but a lot of the times this card was a little bit underwhelming. See what I did there? But yeah, definitely don't need this card. And then, last but not least, we have Storm the Festival, 6 mana. Look at the top 5 cards. Put 2 permanent cards with mana value 5 or less onto the battlefield. But I will tell you right now, you cannot Storm the Festival and then do Doubling Season and Jace and get the benefit from Doubling Season. This card has to already be in play for the Jace or for your Planeswalkers to actually come into play with double the amount of counters. So if you were to Storm the Festival and get Doubling Season and Jace, you are going to get Doubling Season and Jace, but Jace is only going to come into play with 3 counters. The way the rules work, don't get mad at me. That's just the way it works. But that is how it does work, unfortunately. But yeah, this deck's really fun. You get to click a lot, but not in a annoying way. Like, oh, game, why aren't you recognizing my combo? This is you're clicking, you're making a whole bunch of tokens immediately, and this is actually one of those times where it feels good to click. I was having a lot of fun clicking and clicking and clicking and making a whole bunch of things. So, but yeah, this deck is really fun. Again, there's other Planeswalkers I think we could benefit in here that could benefit from this. We could be playing Teferi, the 5 mana Teferi, the one that exiles once you emblem it. And then there's also a Tamiyo that lets you cast things for free. Again, I didn't have the wild cards for the Tamiyos. I do have Teferis, but since we weren't going to play the Tamiyos in white, I decided let's just try this as a 2-color deck. But we'll revisit it in the future. Don't worry about that. But yeah, with that being said, again, we got a bunch of land, a bunch of non-basic lands, and I've already rambled in here. But I will give you my hot take if anybody's even listening right now. Utopia Sprawl is completely unhealthy for Historic. I don't know why they thought this card was okay to bring in and for them to say no to Spreading Seas. I do 100% think that Utopia Sprawl should be banned. I know on the surface, this doesn't necessarily sound too powerful, but this card is very unhealthy for the format. So yeah, so Wizards, if you're watching my videos for whatever reason, ban Utopia Sprawl, unban Spreading Seas. Let's see what happens. But yeah, let's just hop right into the video, and we'll see y'all at the wrap up. Keep do I this deck again? Now, I was going to say blue, but we're just going to stick with green right now. So we're going to... Okay. You have power sharded. We could actually play this too. Okay. Holy moly. Let's go. This is doublings. Doubling. Okay. Yeah, is that the one that we didn't have any copies of that I wanted to put in here? No, it's not. Which one is it? Three, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, if we draw land, we could. Oh my god, we drew land. All right. Do we Jace and make a million Jaces? I mean, I think we do, right? Like, I think we do. Like, let's just do it. Or do we storm the festival? Like, which one? Chat, which one do we do? Storm or Jace? Alright, I'm just gonna Jace. Like, I want to do this, right? Like, come on. Come on. Hey, look. Hey, look, a whole bunch of Jaces. Hey, look, a whole bunch of Jaces. Hey, look, a whole bunch of... This is so stupid. Hey, look, a whole bunch of Jaces. Alright. Alright, give me some tokens. Hey, look. There's some tokens. There's some more. Alright, we're doing it. Like, in paper magic, this is infinite, right? All right, 60 is enough. All right, let's just make some more Jaces. All right, your turn. I won't go crazy, right? Like, then they play the ring, right? Like, they play the ring. They get protection. They have to play the ring, like. But even if he plays Pithing Needle, we have 62 twos in play. I'm 100% fine with this. He's gonna try to go. He's gonna try to go infinite here. Well, we're gonna have to get lucky. Yeah, like we still might lose.
Let's get moving.
All right, what do we do here? You do more, like. What does this do for us? Like, absolutely nothing. Like, all right, we got. Yeah, sure, this one. They have so many loyalty counters. What's the max amount of counters we can have? 250, I think. I'm enjoying this. That's the max. We've hit the max. All right. Okay, we did it. We did it. We had all the... I mean, a turn 3 Storm the Festival is pretty good, right? Mulligan. Oh, well, I guess we're dead. Should I just, Does that have haste now? I mean, I'm gonna Whelming Wave here. I might still be dead, right? Like, I think it's at haste. I feel like if they could have killed us that turn, they would have, right? And then they kill us this turn. Hey, look, that thing that we can't cast. Casually just have 11 counters on my Nissa immediately. We just lose if they draw a hammer, right? They passed? Like, they passed combat? I mean, that's good. Okay. I mean, that's pretty insane. All right. What do we hit? Hey, look. All the Jaces. These are pretty big lands, right? Like, oh, do we lose now to this? You're probably thinking, well, he can't have any more than that. Well, haha, just kidding. Alright. Are we dead? Oh, yes! Oh, amazing. Holy moly. Okay. I wonder if that's a mill deck. This could be Wizards or Phoenix. I don't know what it is. Am I playing Blessings? No, I'm not. Okay. This is our window. Should I just keep saying stuff like that? This is our window. What does that do? Oh, sure. I mean, I didn't have anything planned. Haha, gotcha. I should Whelming Wave, right? Like, oh, look, it's Ken. Holy moly with the raid. How you doing, Ken? How was your stream? Ephemerate. Oh, don't ephemerate me. Oh, there's the card we wanted to see. Let's go. Woo, we did it. We did it. Hey, I heard you all liked Planeswalkers and Jaces. All right, now let's make some tokens. All right, what's the correct number of tokens to make here? I mean, they're going to wrath us, right? So... $40 is the correct number, I think. All right. Your turn. I mean, we're going to get wrath, so... Got him. Ooh. Lura stack. This is a slow start, so you're gonna mulligan. I don't love this, but we're gonna keep it. Oh, they get to untap it too. No, but they didn't. Put one blue land into play. Oh, it's this deck. Boo earns. Alright, well. Core Spirit Dancer, be gentle, please. SRAM. Of course. Of course! What is this card? Okay. I'm fine with that. This is actually pretty lol against them. Could we die next turn? Yeah, absolutely we could. All right, opponent, please don't kill us. That is not a good way to start. Yep. Like, honestly, right now, I don't want to see another planes. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, are we dead? How many is that? 12? Okay. 12's not 20. Remember my math. 12 is not 20. Do they have a way to give it flying? Like, this just gives us all the stuff we need, right? Okay. SRAM or Ghost Form is fine. Sentinelize, okay. Did discard one card. I mean, that's very tempting, but we're dead if we play that. Like, if we play this... If we play this, we get to untap this, but this is set to green. So, it's this or bust, right? I mean, if they can give their creature flying, we're dead, right? So. And we do have to kind of worry about lifelink as well. Alright, that's what we're doing. No, I know I had it, but I thought it might have been safer just previously to... Are we dead? Gains protection from blue. Okay, well, I guess we lose. Protection from blue. I mean, you got to do it. Okay. Yep. Now, if you were just slow rolling us this whole time, oh, but you don't have the mana to do anything, so okay, good game. I think they were hoping that we quit there. Always make them play it out, and now they're gonna sit there and salty rope. So I say, oops. Oops. The fun thing, though, is that we can revisit this shell as we get more wild cards. Right? Okay. Seems all right. I mean, you're going to gain... Hold on. Under your control. Okay. I mean, we're doing it, right? Right? Okay. Sure. Oh, I guess actually this is really bad because the voice of the blast is going to get infinitely large and then we're going to die. Oh, no. All right, next turn. Next turn. I don't even need the Nissa to live. I just need to live this turn. Hey, Frosty, you got here just in time. Can we do both of these? We can. What does this do again? Hey, guess what? All the Jaces. All the Jaces. All the Jaces. All the Jaces. Hey, guess what? Proliferate. Submit 35. Take an extra turn. Take an extra turn. We're just taking all the extra turns. Oh my god, this is amazing. This is the best thing I've probably ever done on Arena. Alright, now we're going to make some more Jaces. And then now we're going to make a whole bunch of tokens. And now we have to sit here and wait for them to click. All right, I've actually realized the mistake. We didn't even need to do that. So we are going to just take an extra turn, and we're going to say go. We're going to end the turn. All right, I've realized the mistake. All right, we're going to animate this land. It's a 12/12. We're going to proliferate everything. We're going to submit. This is so dumb. Oh my god! All right, and then we're just attacking. I mean, we have 10 more turns after this, so. Is this indestructible? It is indestructible. End turn. All right. Oh, hold on. Got to do this first. Because, you know, Nissa just casually has 27 counters. This is amazing. All right, I'm not gonna sit here and just make a billion tokens because we could. This is amazing. Oh, just like Richard Garfield intended back in 1993. Amazing. Yeah, I think this is a hand we can mess around with. I did not necessarily want that. This does let us go a little bit faster. That was actually a really good draw. We get to Storm next turn, right? We can actually even... Oh, they're playing... What are they doing?
I love to make a splash.
8, 9... Well, we definitely kind of whiffed here, so it kind of sucks. They're just going after us? I guess, yeah, they can probably ignore the Kiora. It's really interesting to see a Sanctum, like, with creatures. Okay. Let's our draw here. Another land. 5. Untap.
One drop ripples and grows.
Can we hit? That's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. God, these are some bunk spells.
This is all just an illusion. This isn't over until we figure out a solution. I had no idea I could do that either.
I mean, we're kind of doing it without doubling season, but I can't believe we've missed so many times.
Your victory. Just an illusion. Love it when a plan comes together. That just happened.
I mean, we're definitely doing something, right?
Figure it out.
Oh, they quit. Oh, man. Whew. I mean, it's good to see that we could do that, but we had to have exactly both of these in play to actually even get it started. But, okay. I mean, I'll take that 100%. Pretty thirsty. Giovanni. Can I go first, Giovanni? I guess I shouldn't have asked. I should have demanded. Mulligan? Mulligan? Keep 5. Opponent is on a red deck. Or black, red maybe. We didn't get turn 1 Thought Seized. Please don't turn 2 Thought Seized. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Come on, figure it out. It kind of sucks. What does this do? Pumps? Oh my gosh. Chat. We can't gain life. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We can't gain life. Alright, well, I'm just going to play this out as quickly as possible. Beware the doubling season. Ooh. Yep. Oh, what a time to be alive right now. Well, luckily we're not trying to draw cards, so. But we are taking all the damage. Oh, what a great draw! Oh, we did it! Hooray! We did it! Hey, look. I heard you like Jace's. Have you ever seen so many Jaces in your life, Giovanni? Have you ever seen so many? Still think the correct number is 50-ish. Oh, Giovanni. Come back. What a great draw. We were pretty much dead on board. All right, everyone. Welcome back to the wrap-up. And like I said, this deck is a lot of fun to play. We definitely lost quite a few games. I would say... with this deck, we were probably right around 50 to 60% win rate. So if you don't mind that, it's a lot of fun. The Ichormoon Gauntlet, it was really a pipe dream because we only had 2 in the deck. I do feel like we would be able to pull our combo off a little bit more frequently if we had 4 of these in the deck. Again, I only had enough wild cards to craft 2. So in the future, if I have more wild cards and I want to revisit this deck, I'll probably add a couple more. And then at the same time, right, I did say that adding Teferi in this deck would be beneficial, and then maybe more ways to draw cards. Again, we could add the 3-mana Tamiyo. Tamiyo's ultimate ability basically just says something along the lines of draw 3, and then you can play cards from your hand as if, or you don't have to spend mana on them. So really, really powerful, especially if you're able just to put in a bunch of Planeswalkers over and over again for free, ultimate them immediately, and then win the game. Another fun card that you could play, and again, I say fun, with quotes because a lot of people won't find this as being fun. But the One Ring with doubling season can get pretty ridiculous pretty quickly because, again, instead of putting one counter on the ring, you're putting two. So then you're drawing two, and then you're drawing four, and then you're drawing six. So you are going to take more damage a little bit more quickly. But then at the same time, you're going to be drawing more cards sooner. So think about that. Again, do with it what you will. There's a ton of cards that involve counters and tokens. So doubling season is going to be one of those cards that you are going to want to craft if you like playing a lot of tokens and like playing counters. So decks like or other cards like Ozolith, either of the versions, whether it's the colorless one or the green one, like a doubling season. But then again, at the same time, those decks are usually a lot faster, so you don't necessarily need to wait until 5. But yeah, I definitely know some cards that I want to play in here. Maybe a blue Mythos to start making copies of doubling season, because blue Mythos turns doubling season into 3 doubling seasons, and then you get to kind of go crazy from there. But yeah, other than that though, this deck again, a lot of fun, but I do think could use a lot of work. So if you have any ideas for it, please let me know down in the comments. If you like the deck, the channel, the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all those cool links down below. Join the Discord. Hop on over to Twitch, twitch.tv/BAMotumbo. Again, would love to see each and every one of you over in the stream, helping me build the next deck for the next video. And if you can't make it to a stream, just hop into the Discord and drop your deck ideas in the channel. But yeah, other than that, again, all I ask is that you all stay safe, and we will see you next time.